The Oden, one of the hardest hitting weapons in the game and an absolute beast in the right hands. A few weeks ago I did a video about a specific long range Oden setup that shreds in Warzone, and if you want to see it, the link is in the description. But I recently have been playing with a more short range, snappy Oden that is really doing well. This build is more for the rushing close to mid range fighters in Warzone. It hits like a truck, but not the easiest weapon to use. But before we go into the class setup, if you enjoy these class setup videos, consider leaving a like and subscribing, it will help me out a lot. And now, let's get into it. The Oden has one thing going for itself, the damage output. The things that are not Oden's specialty are ADS speed, easy recoil, slow reload speed, and low ammo count. But with this build, I tried to negate all the negatives it has without ruining the Oden's damage output. The first attachment is the monolithic suppressor, great for sound reduction and being invisible on the minimap while shooting. It also increases the damage range quite a bit. In my opinion, the monolithic suppressor is a must if you don't want a long range Oden sniper. In that case, use the Colossus suppressor. As for the barrel, I chose the Oden Factory 730mm for more damage range, bullet velocity and recoil control. It does decrease my mobility a bit, but I don't think it's too dramatic of a decrease. A lot of people will say use the 810mm barrel, but this will decrease my overall mobility even more. I want this Oden to also be good from close range. Next up is the FTAC XL Elite Comstock for fast ADS speed. I think it needs fast ADS speed to function well in those close range fights. As for the Underbarrel, I chose the Merc foregrip for more recoil control because this thing kicks a lot. Better hipfire accuracy, the reason being close range panic fights, but again decreasing some mobility with this attachment. And last but not least, the rubberized grip tape for more recoil control and increasing my range a bit more. Okay, you might think by yourself, this weapon could be way more mobile with some different attachments. And you might also be thinking, no scope on an Oden? Yes, you're right, it could be more mobile, but it would decrease my range and recoil too much, and I found out that it is not beneficial at all. I tried to make the Oden better in close and mid, but it's still a slow, hard hitting weapon. Making it super mobile is just trying to change the whole weapon because, in the end, it is still an Oden. And yes, no scope on my Oden. I like the iron sight. It's clean, gives me an extra attachment spot, and of course this build is mostly just my preference. And yes, your build might be even better for you. But try this bad boy out, you will not regret it, because it is a beast. And if you do want a scope in the Oden, you can always change the Merc foregrip and go for something like a GI mini reflex or something you prefer. If your aim is good, if you can control the recoil and hit your shots, and if the iron sight is something you like, this gun is perfect for Warzone. It hits like a truck, but in the end it is an Oden and it is slow, so you have to adjust your playstyle a bit. If I have to say that there is one big disadvantage right now, it is the low ammo count. It only has 20 bullets in the mag, but I think it's just something you have to adjust your playstyle to as well. My name is Exceptional, and if you enjoyed this guide, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I will see you in the next video.